Okay, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week we're actually going to do a journal flip through. So I've used, over the course of this past year, 3 different journals trying to figure out what I like, kind of get used to journaling. You know, I've only been doing this for a year now. So I have 3 different journals, as you can see in front of me. This one is just like generic, whatever. I'm trying to get the hang of it, and I know I've seen like a lot more people ask like, oh my god, what should I use? Like, is there a specific way that you should do it? Is there anything you specifically should use? I'm like, no. I mean, I just kind of roll with the flow. So I just kind of grabbed whatever journal I could find at the time when I wanted to start, and that's what I did. And then I kind of learned like what's too big, what's too small, what's just right, what kind of paper do I want, all that kind of fun stuff. So we'll go through that. This is the first journal that I got. I got it at Hobby Lobby, I think, for like $20-something. Like, it's a lot. I would never spend this on a journal again, but this is just kind of what I was rolling with at the time because I was kind of scared and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So this one, I guess you could say, it's kind of like a journal, a bullet journal. Like, I use it for like everything, honestly, and right now it kind of just mains as my bullet journal. I have a title page with my name on it that I meant to decorate but never actually got around to. And then here, this Koya spread is actually the first spread that I did, and oh my gosh, it's bad. Honestly, I could say that it's bad, but that's okay because, you know, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta figure out what you like, what you don't like about it. What I don't like about these ones is that they're all just so, it's just a lot of space, and I ended up taking that as like it needed to be super wordy and stuff like that, and I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. So yeah. Yeah, there's really not much to this other than like super wordy. It's big, very big. I take up every inch of the paper. I did not want to put to waste a single piece of a single inch of that paper. And Cookie obviously has more words. Shookie's a newer one compared to the other two. I drew the milk in the top hand corner, just colored it in, cut it out, stuck it in there. I liked that one a lot better out of all of them. I was gonna do it with all 7, and then it just didn't happen. This spread here is the member spread. I've seen a lot of people do this. I'm not very happy with the way it turned out. I got a little washi tape happy, not gonna lie. And then I tried to be all like hip and shit and wrote BTS out in Hangul. Like, no, it just didn't work. Everything's off center, nothing's proper. I made so many like spelling errors or just stuff is too close together, and it just didn't work. So I'm definitely gonna redo this one. Again, like I said, I do use this as like a proper journal, so this is just some other stuff that I've done, and then boom, it's back to K-pop. It's Kim Namjoon, just like an appreciation spread, I guess. Like, I love these pictures. I love the blue. The only thing I'd really fix about this one specifically is the lettering. Like, that's the only thing that bothers me. But again, practice makes perfect. I did this with like a faux calligraphy style, and then I filled it in, obviously. The NJ and NJ, love that, because that was from New Jersey when they were on tour and stuff. At this time, I was trying to date my spreads as much as possible. So this was July 3rd, I believe, 2019. I have some other like miscellaneous stuff in there. My friends asked me like to show them how to do calligraphy, so I used my journal for that. This one is my anime watch list spread. I've actually finished all to Castlevania, Kakegurui. I started Fairy Tail, but never really got around to like finishing it. And then, yeah. Omamori Himari is the show that I watch like religiously when I feel like I don't have any animes to watch. I started watching that in like 8th grade. I mean, I liked it. So yeah, those are just animes I still need to watch that I haven't gotten around to. This one is another spread. As you can see, like, it getting a lot better. But this one again is another July spread. I guess I first started doing this in May, so this is May, June, July progress. You could see going here. The anime spread I did in June. This Jungkook spread I did in July. I actually really like this lettering that I did. I just did it on white piece of paper and then cut it out, glued it down on yellow construction paper, cut that out, I stuck that on there. I'm trying to like get used to using washi tape as like a decorative thing. This is just random stuff that I threw in there. There's like a writing prompts list, and then on the other side, I was going into my senior year of high school, so I have like some senior year goals on that, and just me trying to get used to like calligraphy. And the writing prompts are definitely something that I'm going to revisit and migrate into a different journal because I actually really like that idea. So yeah, on the right hand side here you can see me like trying to get used to using that Crayola marker for calligraphy, which I've actually gotten a lot better at now, so proud of myself for that. This is my Map of the Soul Persona spread that I tried. Granted, it was of course in July, but you know, I just needed somewhere to start. I've seen a lot of people do them and I wanted to give it a try myself, and then next to it I have a brainstorm page of like spreads that I want to do, and I'm just crossing out some of the ones I've already done. And again, like I said, I use this as a bullet journal. And my Jungkook birthday spread I actually did in my September section, which I quite like, so I don't know if I'm going to keep like bullet journal separate from my kpop journal. I might combine the two. I really don't know, but because I don't really keep up with Bujo like as much as I probably should, so I might not do that. But I really liked like the way it came out because the colors fit perfectly with like the theme and everything and all that. So yeah, I just put the lyrics on one side. I obviously have his birthday on there, pictures, all that kind of fun stuff. This is actually the last spread I have in here that's K-pop before I migrated into my other one and started using solely as a bullet journal. It's the Speak Yourself, the final that they were showing in theaters on VLive, and then the third day they just did on Twitter, and I watched that through a live stream. The day one I did actually get to watch on VLive, and day two I watched in theaters, and that's what my hand is covering up right there, just the little ticket with the theater that I went to on it. So yeah, that's fun. I liked that. And the reason why it's not finished is because I was also like traveling and stuff for sports and all that I needed to get done. So yeah, there's that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this journal, and then I went ahead and switched to my other one. This one, which I decorated because the other one came pre-decorated. So on this one I have just like a little Forever Rain sticker, Namjoon on it, and then a sticker. And I started this one in November, and yeah, so this was November, like just after I was like injured kind of for soccer, so I had a lot more time on my hands to like start journaling and stuff. So on it I just have a purple Namjoon photo card with the purple Namjoon sticker on it, and then the little circle sticker I actually made myself. You can find like a link to that in my Etsy if you want, like if you're interested. My friends asked me to make them in stickers, so I kind of did, and then I just rolled with it. I'm actually super obsessed with the design. I'm going to fix it, of course, because I want that on my body and a tattoo form, but we'll not talk about that. But yeah, purple Namjoon Superior, and I was obsessed with this PC, so like that's why I went and put it on my phone. Not my phone, my journal. And of course, you don't have to like feel obligated to decorate yours. I just kind of did it so that way in my mind I know that it's separate, like it's not my other journal and stuff. Yeah, so the first spread obviously is just Monster X. Like I just talked about my favorite or what I liked about each track, what I didn't like, the concept photos, which I was in love with. And then after this I have my Jin birthday spread. I messed up, so I had to cover a piece of it. And then literally like a week later I officially started sending ATs. I have my bias on there, and then the list of my favorite songs at the time. Most of them are pretty much the same. And then on the right side is a blue Taeyong aesthetic spread. because this man literally owns the color blue. You can literally not convince me otherwise. And then after that, okay, I have my Monster X profile spreads. I actually like the way this one turned out a lot more than my BTS one. At the bottom there, I have No Mercy because I watched that, literally cried my eyes out. That's fine. I'm debating making a new spread because of obvious reasons, but also Monster X 57 forever, so I don't know. But for logistics, I might do it because my biases have changed a little bit. Obviously, seeing as my main bias isn't in the group anymore, and my biases have changed. Also, I now bias Sonu and Juhan, so that's awesome. I feel like it's literally impossible for me to have a consistent Monster X bias because some days Minhyuk just be like wrecking me, and then other days like Kihan is just like boom, spamming us with like 20 pictures from his camera roll. Like, what goes on, bro? But yeah, I have their nicknames marked on there as well. At least I think that I like to call them, ignoring the bias tracker number 2. But the awkward space where it says fandom and then Bombebe, I didn't know what to put there, so I kind of just like threw that on there as an extra. And then I messed up the date, so 2015 is kind of all wonky. So I do actually really kind of want to fix this properly and make it look good and not shit like it looks now. But yeah, it's a mess that needs to get fixed, but I'm keeping it because you need to see your progress. You need to know like what you like, what you didn't like, and I like all the different lettering styles that I have in there, so I'm not too mad about that. But anyways, moving on. Taeyeon, his birthday spread, I want to keep it minimal, at least trying to. The gray washi I need to fix. Ignore that left side. That whole 80s profile I need to scrap and redo. Interlude Shadow, I have the lyrics on one side and then what I thought about the song on the other. And then obviously Picnic with Song, first YouTube video, Won's birthday celebrating. I went to a couple cup sleeves for that. Hobie's birthday spread that I don't actually like very much, except for the bottom with like how to care for your Hobie flower. Like, that was cute. That was a cute idea. Pat on the back for myself. Map of the Soul, my album review. I got inspo from Amanda Rachley on YouTube. She did like this different fonts for all the titles and stuff, and I liked that, so I decided to use that idea. All About Love, that one was my favorite spread. These ones are just kind of spreads that I think of. The coffee break is actually like a short fic, I guess. Wonho's name is clear. Yes, I cried that day. Coffee break part 2, couple washi swatches, more stickers that you can find on my Etsy. So yeah, obviously my 1 year with Persona. I also filmed a video on me doing that. Obviously you could see my progress from the first time when I put those two side by side. That one I skipped a page because they were getting a little thick. NCT Neo Zone. Yes, my first spread after officially standing, after kicking it. Yeah, Jaehyun's my bias. I kind of saw that one coming, but I absolutely am in love with the spread. The layering, I need to tone it down because it is getting thick, and I'm not even probably like 50 pages through. Actually, I might be. I tend to glue those pages together a lot, so who knows? But yeah, that's it for that one. Moving on, we have the classic K-pop journaler Instagram journal. I got this because I wanted to try it because I had seen so many people using it and I didn't know like exactly which one it was, and then I found a couple videos, so I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And this one I have Namjoon again on the front cover. He's blue this time, and I love like the whole aesthetic. Like, I just think it looks good, and blue just happens to be one of my favorite colors, so it's a win-win situation. And then in here on the front I have the sticker. Obviously I started this one in March because I got this while quarantine was happening, so gotta stay occupied. Washi sample, another one of my stickers. And then again, I just have some on the inside covering like these little 3 lines that I had no idea what to do with. And this is the Midori A5 notebook and grid. Here I just have like that typical new journal beginning page that every Instagrammer does, so I decided I'd go ahead and try one. This is the one that I'm kind of using more to experiment with my style and not do so much thick layering and collaging and all that kind of fun shit. This one, Namjoon and Ryan, absolutely love the colors. Avocado Song is definitely just like a collage and then a little blurb down there at the bottom. On the right hand side, I have a travel journal entry like of what it would be like to explore with Jimin from BTS, if you didn't know. So, and I have a cute little quote over there. I actually didn't space very well, but whatever. And then Jaehyun, I Like Me Better. Literally obsessed. I love the way this came out. My Bang Bang Con spread, which I did very quickly, rushing on Bang Bang Con day, so oof, not again. My playlist, my very own playlist, which I don't like actually. A list of Studio Ghibli films for me to watch that I have not touched, which I need to do. This is super minimal and I've never done anything like it. My cooking with mini Wani spread and love. Y'all watched me do that last week. And then my most recent spread is my Bang Bang Con The Live. I have the set list this time with the units and stuff for the songs. I have my ticket, which I covered my name up on. I edited my name on all of them, and I just wrote about it behind it, so that was cute. I hadn't done something like that before, so I definitely thought I'd give it a try. So that's all that's in there. As you can see, I've like improved greatly from when I first started with the hella cloudy, like just all over the place Koya spread in my Think Dream Plan journal. And right now, I could honestly say that I'm stuck between my dedicated kpop journals. I don't know which one I like better. Some days I like having more room, other days I don't like it as much, because with my grid, I feel like the hard outlines of like the grid itself, it's not the whole page, so I feel like sometimes I kind of have to squeeze it all in there and leave that like the little outline. I don't know, that might just be me, but that's that. But yeah, so that's all my progress that I've made this past year. I've only been journaling for a year. I have yet to fill up one of these, and I can't wait for the day that I actually do, because it'll be super satisfying and I'll feel super accomplished. But yeah, that's all for this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post kind of all sorts of different content, like kind of whatever I feel like uploading that week. Oh yeah, this is also a Friday, not a Wednesday, so that's different. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.